Welcome to the Fluid Power Forum, a podcast of the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your host on the CONEXPO floor, Ben Brown, and I'm here to interview interesting people who are moving fluid power technology forward at the 2026 CONEXPO-CON trade show. Here with me now is Russ Schneiderwind from Hydraforce to talk about his CONEXPO-CON experience, as well as what his company is exhibiting and the value that it brings to you, the listener. Thanks for joining me today, Russ. How's your CONEXPO experience been?
Oh, CONEXPO is a great exposition. It always is. It's every 3 years, so it makes it special because it's every 3 years. And so it really gives people a chance to design and develop and prepare products that are going to be unique and new for customers when they come to the exhibition.
Yeah, and that is a good point. I mean, just the 3 years gives you time to plan specifically for the show, and it gives time for people all around the world to get the budget for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you've been here for a little bit now. So as you've been walking, what new products have you seen, innovations in terms of fluid power that stand out to you?
Yeah, I think the biggest innovations are around control, precise control, efficiency. You see a lot more integration of electronics and sensors, with the fluid power systems. So not just necessarily within the components themselves, but as the overall systems. Yeah, the systems are, I think they're also, I've noticed a lot of companies are trying to, integrate electronics, but by offering also software packages that make it easy to, let's say, make the application that the customer wants, customized, right, to their specific needs. So that's what you're seeing a lot of, the modernization of, I guess I would call an older industry in fluid power, right?
Yeah, and it's been a really interesting thing to see the fluid power services going beyond just the actual physical products to, I mean, as you were saying, all the way to the software side and the data analytics and pulling everything together.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, so now let's move on to Hydraforce a little bit more specifically. What's your company here exhibiting? What did you guys bring?
Yeah, so we're exhibiting a lot of our cartridge valve technology, which, people actually know Hydraforce very well for. We're also exhibiting some of the products that we've developed through the integration with Bosch Rexroth, as we were acquired in 2023 by Bosch Rexroth. We've got some new proportional valves, a proportional valve for, let's say, use on an excavator as a load lock valve, a boom lock valve. And we also are starting to integrate our HF Impulse graphic user interface with some Bosch hardware, so we're displaying some of that. So. But one of the things I'm really working on a lot is a connected control unit. We're calling it a CCU. It's basically a gateway that's used for telematics and for over-the-air update capabilities for controllers. It's not a new piece of hardware. It's actually a device that was basically produced. It's still produced, and it's in the field in millions of vehicles today from Bosch. But we've made some updates to the software so that we can apply it in our industry. And you may have seen there was a press release that we were partnering or collaborating with a company called Elevate. Elevate does telematics, and so through their partnership and their collaboration, we're creating this device that we'll be able to sell to a lot of different customers. We're hitting a price point that we think is going to be very, very competitive and lower the barrier to entry for customers as well. To do telematics on their machines.
And that's very exciting stuff, and we are very, very familiar with Elevate, had them on the show a few times. And is this really what makes CCU special? Is it a lot of the partnerships and the experience you're able to kind of harvest through those to make a great product?
Yeah. We actually, one of the things we know is that most of the OEMs don't have machines with just one type of controller on them, At Bosch Rexroth, we wish they did have only Bosch controllers, right? But the case is, the most machines have lots of controllers. And so in order to do telematics effectively and at a cost-effective way, you're going to need maybe with multiple controllers, if the manufacturers of those controllers require their gateway and their connected services, subscription services, then you're going to have multiple services and multiple gateways. So our goal is to have one low-cost, cost-effective gateway with an agnostic partner like Elevate, who will give access to all the data into the cloud from that machine, but also, over time, be able to integrate and do over-the-air, let's say, over-the-air updates or be able to access the controllers over the air for multiple types of controllers. So it's a more flexible approach. It's more cost-effective and easier for for the customer to manage, for the OEM to offer their customers as well.
I mean, that flexibility is absolutely huge.
Yeah.
So, where can our listeners go to learn a little bit more about this?
Oh, they can find information on our website at hydraforce.com. For that, they can also, I'm also at the show, so if anybody's still at the show when we produce this, that they can come over to our booth and we can talk about it for sure, yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much again, Russ, for taking the time to join today.
Yeah, thank you.
That's going to wrap things up for this mini episode of the Fluid Power Forum podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of the other podcasting services. And leave a review. It makes a huge difference for us, and it helps us continue growing the show. Also, remember to follow us on LinkedIn at the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your guest host, Ben Brown, reminding you to join us next time in the forum.